relationship I have with my phone is like a mother and a newborn baby. You don't just leave the baby, you take the baby everywhere you go.
I guess it's just I like to post things, whatever I do. Even when I go to the toilet, I post that, or whatever food I'm eating, my lunch, my dinner. I guess I just find it interesting, and I hope other people do too, so that's why I post it.
If Instagram was taken away, I'd find it absolutely earth-shattering. I would have a mental breakdown. I would absolutely need to be sectioned.
I would use social media to avoid having sex with my wife. How bad is that?
I wouldn't get up out of bed, I don't eat, I wouldn't wash, I would just stay there in my pit on my phone for the whole day.
Here are some facts about social media. It is said over 210 million people worldwide also have social media addiction problems. So you guys, you're not alone. It is said people who spend more than 5 hours a day on their phone are 2 times more likely to develop symptoms of depression. 10% of people who go to sleep at night are constantly checking their phone and even wake up more than 10 times to check it. This results in physiological damage to the body as not being repaired through the proper natural sleep cycle. 50% of people while driving have the urge and temptation to check their phone, which is very dangerous and is resulting in car crashes happening regularly. Alright guys, you know what this bowl is for?
Oh no.
Please hand up your phones.
I just even feel nervous to see it go like that. I just want to be next to it.
Discuss your social media addiction with me. Would anyone like to take the floor first and start off by telling me how you struggle with your addiction?
Yep. My name is Owen. It's hard to admit it, but I'm a social media addict. So my biggest problem is with communication. You know when your phone dies and you actually have to talk to people, like it's so much more effort and you can't think about what you're going to say before you say it. You can't send emojis to show how you're feeling. You can't send photos or links to websites that you're talking about. Really, you're just having a muffled conversation about, you can't prove anything, whereas all online, you can show the facts and the evidence and it's just so much funner and more interactive. So this has led me to really have a problem with, I guess, communicating with friends and family. So if I go to a restaurant now to eat, I just end up not really talking to the person I'm sitting next to. I prefer to message them online, and it's just come to that stage where I'm over messaging people or talking to people in person.
Well, yes, this is a common problem for people who are addicted to social media because they no longer learn how to communicate with people in person, but rather they are used to communicating with people over interfaces such as phones, and they have time to think about everything they're going to say, so they have a longer thought process than they would.
Yeah, I feel like I've gotten even worse now, just because I've been doing all my communication online. I feel I do struggle to talk to someone in person.
Okay. Would anyone else like to discuss their social media problems?
Yeah, well, my friends and family have always said I'm addicted to social media, and I've always refused to agree with them. But I finally come around to the idea, and yes, I am addicted to social media. It's just always a rush to get likes on Instagram posts or Facebook posts, and I guess it's just a boost of confidence really when the likes start flooding in. And I suppose in recent years, the loss of friendship is really a thing that has resolved around the fact that I've been addicted to social media. I suppose in the last 2 years specifically, I've definitely lost 2 good close friends, and it's just something that I want to get rid of in my life, social media, and try to get away from it as much as I can. I just don't think it's really necessary, and I'm definitely over-reliant on it at the moment.
Yeah, it's too much effort to meet with your friends when you can just chat to them online. You don't have to travel or anything like that.
That's the way I see it at the moment.
Alright, David, that's actually a common problem that a lot of people are experiencing also. So it's not unusual that people have turned to social media and are abusing it, and as a result they are neglecting their friendships with other people and they are missing out on their interpersonal connection. I'm not asking you to completely turn away from using social media, but you need to understand that there has to be a happy medium between using it to organise meeting up with people and not just relying on it solely for communicating with people. Ruth, is there anything you'd like to share with us today about your problems in social media?
Well, hi, my name is Ruth and I'm a social media addict. Before, me and my husband, we used to go out and spend quality time together. We do outdoor activities, and now in like recent years, in the last few years, I would rather be on social media than spending time with him, and I would literally lock myself in the bathroom for 2 hours so that I'd just have peace and be on social media without getting given out to. And yeah, that's basically my issue.
Ruth, it sounds like me you're using social media to escape reality, and there's a problem manifesting below it which you need to get at and solve. You're using social media as a crutch, and it's unhealthy, and in order to overcome it you're going to have to address the root problem with you and your husband. Everybody, I'm going to give you back your phones. Before I do this, I want everyone to just promise that you listen today, you learn something, and you're going to try and use them in a more responsible manner.
Will do.
Thank you.
I'd like to thank you guys for coming today and
Thanks.
talking to me and discussing
Thank
your
you.
problems, and hopefully I did something to help you.
Thanks
Thank
very
you.
much. Thank you.